Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. Today I'm going to talk about 5 things which are very important which we need to keep in mind in order to improve our English speaking skills. So we all need to speak, right, to improve our fluency and confidence. But there are other things also which we need to keep in mind which will help us to build on it, or which will help us to support us to start speaking in English. Okay, and when we start speaking in English, then only we can become fluent and confident, right? So today I'm going to speak about 5 things we need to take care of to build on our fluency and confidence in speaking in English. So guys, on that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. So we all need confidence to start speaking in English, right? And as we start speaking in English, we build on our confidence. And if we start speaking in English for a longer period of time, it will help us to build on fluency as well. So everything starts with speaking, right? When you start speaking, you will gain confidence. When you'll keep speaking, you'll gain fluency. That is the only thing we need to understand. Okay, and there are lots of factors which help us to build our fluency and confidence. And today I'm going to talk about those factors which will help us to improve in our speaking skills. So let's dive in. The first and the most important one is come up with a routine. Okay, you have to allot time to yourself to practice. If you'll have a plan, it will be much easier for you to start speaking in English or start learning this language, right? So plan is basically an outline of what you have to do. Okay, how to start with, right? It's not only about speaking. You need to learn a lot of other things as well, right? You need to understand the language. You need to practice how to speak in English. The muscle movement, the intonation, the rhythm, the tone, everything you have to catch up. The pronunciation you have to catch up. You have to pick up words. You have to understand the idea. You have to understand sentences. There are lots of things you have to learn in order to speak the language. Okay, so it all starts with understanding the language, following the language, and picking up the language. Okay, so that is very important. For all these things, you have to come up with a study plan or a study routine so that every single day you can dedicate some time to learn this language. And how you can do this, how you can learn the language, you can start reading books, you can start listening to stuffs in English, you can start watching movies and series, you can keep listening to stories, you can keep listening to English songs, etc. There are lots of ways you can utilize or you can use to start understanding the language. Okay, so basically listening part is very important. Listening and reading also. So you have to club these two to understand the language. So for this you have to come up with a routine or a plan. Okay, to start understanding the language and then proceed. What next you have to do? Okay. Number 2, you should include a lot of techniques to learn the language. Now, what are these techniques? The first one is shadowing. As I told you, you just need to understand first how the language is spoken. The intonation, the pronunciation, the rhythm, the tone, everything. Every language is different. Every language has different tone and rhythm and intonation. The way we speak our mother tongue is very different from English, right? So that is why we need to follow somebody who speaks good English, like a native speaker. You can watch my videos and you can repeat after me. You can shadow with me. Okay, so include these techniques like shadowing technique, repeat after me, or imitation technique. These are the three techniques which are very much essential to start following the language or learning the language or understanding the language. So whenever you take a book and you read, you just read it out loud so that you speak each word clearly and you know how to pronounce each word, which is very important. Okay, and if you don't know the meaning, of course, go back to the dictionary and understand what it means. Okay, so reading is going to help you a lot. In the same way, when you're listening to somebody, try repeating after them or try repeating along with them, just shadowing. You can just listen to one sentence, pause, and then repeat that. Okay, and then once you're ready, speak with me. Speak along with me. So this is shadowing. Whenever you are watching a movie, there's a dialogue which an actor says. Learn the dialogue and repeat it after the actor or along with the actor. Okay, so start shadowing. Repeat after me. Imitating. Right? You have to imitate what dialogues have been spoken or what sentences have been spoken by the person whom you are watching. Okay, or listening to. So start getting into the habit of repeating or speaking along with the speaker or after the speaker or imitating the speaker. This is actually going to help you with a lot of things, your muscle movement, your jaw movement, your pronunciation, your intonation, rhythm, tone, etc. In this way, you'll be able to speak the language in a much better way, right? Or like a native speaker. So you have to train yourself or your mouth to speak English. So this is another thing which you need to follow in order to learn this language or in order to gain confidence and fluency in speaking in English later. So these are building blocks, the steps which you have to follow before getting on to speaking. Okay, so this is the second one. So the third one is you have to start practicing English speaking. You have to start speaking now. What all things you can do to speak? Okay, start with just a minute jam technique, right? Just a minute. So what you can do here is choose any topic, any object, any item, anything which you like, maybe your mobile phone or anything, a ball or a bat or a couch or your favorite toy or a favorite gift, anything, take up and just try to speak for a minute in front of your video camera, or you can record your audio, or you can speak in front of the mirror. Okay, set a timer and try speaking for a minute about that thing which you have chosen. Okay, and see how it goes. Repeat it again, twice or thrice, and see if you have made any difference or if you have made any improvement. Okay, so this is the first thing you can do, jam technique. The second is self-talk or mirror talk. Okay, you can just describe your daily routine, your plans, what has happened to you, or anything you can just talk about in front of the mirror or your video camera, or you can just audio record it, or you can self-talk about anything, right? What has happened to you, any memories, any experience, anything which you want to talk about, you can just speak. The best way is when you watch something, when you have listened to something, when you have read something, just describe that. What you have heard, what you have listened to, what you have watched, or what you have read. Just talk about it. That is the best thing you can do. Okay, whenever you are reading or listening to any stuff, just repeat that in your own words. That is the best possible thing you can do. Maybe for a minute or whatever time you have. So do this to start practicing English speaking. So this is the third step, a third thing which you can do. Number 4, the next step which you can do is you can start having small conversations. Now what kind of conversations these can be? Now these conversations I'm hinting at are very basic conversations. These are scripted conversations basically. Like when you have to order food, call the restaurant and order food from there. Okay, you can order food from McDonald's, you can order food from Pizza Hut, Domino's, or any other food chain. These people have staffs who can speak in English. So you can order food from these restaurants. Okay, so don't order online over Swiggy or Zomato. Take your phone and call them directly and place your order. Okay, when you're going to a restaurant and you're ordering food, make it a point that you order food in English. 3-4 sentences you have to memorize. You have to speak there. Plan it and speak. You have to book a hotel, a salon appointment, a doctor's appointment, right? Booking a movie ticket or buying a movie ticket from the ticket counter. We all can do all these things. We do it, right? Weekends we go to watch a movie. Weekends we go out to eat, right? We go to salons and parlors. We go to doctor's clinic also at times. Why can't we try speaking in English at these places to just gain confidence, and which can help us to become fluent in English? So utilize these things and start speaking in English. Start trying to have a conversation in English to build your confidence. Okay, so this is the fourth thing or the fourth step you can do. Number 5. You can start having small talk with people, whoever you meet, right? So if you are going to drop your kid to school, or you're going to a college or school or office, or you're speaking to your friend, or you're speaking to your neighbor, or anybody else, a shopkeeper or a store attendant, anybody, whoever it is. Try to have small talk with these people, right? Hi, how are you? How is your work going? What did you do last weekend? How was your weekend? What are your holiday plans? How was your Diwali vacation? Etc. etc. There are lots of small talk topics you can find online as well, right? So take up these topics and start speaking to people for 2 minutes when you are meeting them, right? You are in a hurry and you have just met them, so you greet them. Ask a simple question, answer it, and reply to their question as well, and then you can come back. So small talks are very important. If you start having small talk conversations with people every now and then, it will make you gain confidence in speaking in English, and ultimately you will gain fluency also. In this way, from 1 minute to 2 minutes to 3 minutes to 5 minutes to 10 minutes will happen, and you will not realize it. So these are small talk conversations, small talk topics are very basic. You can just answer it in 2 sentences, 3 sentences, right? So prepare all these topics. Start practicing on these topics and start having conversations with people on these topics. When you meet them anywhere, at your office, school, college, outside, or in any party, start having small talks with people in English. And in this way, you'll see a lot of difference. And once you start doing this, you'll see a lot of difference in your speech, in your fluency, in your confidence, in your speaking skills. Definitely. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.